Hey guys, this is Coder of Existence Naruto. This is it. We see him be there. We see someone. Anyways, let's get into the what if. He will have like a Coder Dojutsu. It goes 3 to Moe. That's the Mongekyu, Eternal Mongekyu, Rinnegan, the Sharing Rinnegan, and the Rinne Sharingan. Also, see that symbol? That's gonna be, and then think of it, this symbol, see that symbol behind it? It's gonna help to form this, which is the final form of his dojutsu. As well as he will have the cube, he will have he will have the QB. But this kid is gonna be very powerful. Anyways, this guy decides I've gone through enough. I've created a whole infinite amounts of omniverses. I've coded them into existence. I will reincarnate into my first omniverse, into my first universe of my first omniverse, and my first planet. So, and so yeah, he does that. Also, this is this is him when he grows older, but without the aura. The aura is like when he go. Think of this, but with green. If okay, think of that aura, but with green when he goes and activates his aura. So yeah. Anyways, he reincarnates into the Naruto universe. He is born. The QB attack happens. They presume that Minima and Mito have some of the QB. All of the QB have 50-50 of the 50-49 of the chakra, and Kushina has 1%, but really Naruto has 99% of the QB's chakra and the full QB's soul, as well as Nebui, and Minma, Mito, and Kushina only have a third of 1%. So yeah, that's quite good. Anyways, we skip to his 4th birthday. The villagers beat on him, then leave him. He gets knocked out and meets his other self. Because every time you reincarnate, I'm gonna say you get 2 times stronger in this, or at least if you're a universe code, one omniverse coder. So this time he's 2 times more powerful than this one. So yeah. He meets him and he says, "You are an omniverse coder, as I was. You're my reincarnation." Meaning, an omniverse coders, when they reincarnate, are 2 times more powerful. You will be 2 times more powerful than me and have my dojutsu, he says. And he says, "Okay." And then he says, "I'm gonna train you for 1 billion years. Actually, no, 10 billion years." And he says, "What is that?" "Wait, I don't live that long. It's only 10 minutes on the outside world, kid." And he says, "Okay." They train for that 10 billion years. By now, he's gotten his 3 Tomoe. The first Tomoe's ability is the ability to edit the ability to edit other genes. And second Tomoe is to copy dojutsus. And last Tomoe is essentially like the reality stone. Okay, it's essentially like the reality stone is the last Tomoe. He can edit reality with it. But only the reality he is, like the omniverse he is in currently. So yeah, he does that, and now he wakes up, but he doesn't show that dojutsu. He doesn't show any of his power. We skip few more years. He's been being beaten, and he's honestly not liking it. And basically, this it happens. He becomes a genin, and then he gets framed by Minma and Mito that he was beating on a ninja on them, and then he got banished. He did not like this. He said, "I vow my revenge." Also, due to this, as well as his last friend stopped being one of his few friends stopped being friends with him. So he ended up awakening his Mangekyo from that. But he's like, he activates his three. He flares his. He says, "I guess I don't have to hide it anymore." He flares his three Tomoe, and he says, "How could you? You lie, you demon brat." And hearing this from his friend, he awakens. It spins into the Mangekyo version. If it will click, thank you. There, it spins into this Mangekyo, and he says, and his Mangekyo ability is Garet Taratsu, a flame that has infinite temperature, and only the thing you focus the flame on will do it. That's its special ability. It also has every single ability, but on a infinite omniversal level, or at least when it comes to sharing an ability. It's the Mangekyo sharing in, but it still has a somewhat of a weakness in the sense you'll lose blood from it, and it will be extremely painful to have for you to use any ability, way more painful than the normal one. So yeah, but and you go blind. You get one of the little weakness points every 100 uses, but it still isn't unlimited. So we skip until he is 14. He has joined the Stone Village. He has joined the whatchamacallit village, the Raikage's village, which I'm gonna say in this, they're best friends with the Leaf, and the Leaf had them banish him, and this made him super angry because he was sent to help with the Sasuke retrieval mission, and he bring him back to and they had the Raikage banish him. This made him so mad. So mad. He reactivated his Mangekyo and said these words: "I will kill you all. But first things first, to deal with you. You dang Uchiha, you dare do this. Do such stuff." And I'm gonna say he's acting like he's nearly dead. You wanna act like you're nearly dead? I didn't even hit a vital spot. You dared. You don't deserve life. Got it, Taratsu, he says, as his eye glows, and then they see blood go down it. Because this is his 100th use, as he's only used it 100 times, and now he's gotten one of the side effects. And again, Sasuke died. But then they ended up using the Rinne Rebirth, which on a Rinnegan that Naruto found. But that only had one more use, to bring him back. Then the Rinnegan withered away. Anyways, we go to his training. He trains and trains and trains and trains and trains until he earns the respect of this guy, which was the original him. And he says, "Since you have done right." Also, by the way, this white form is when he's perfected all dojutsu, all the dojutsus combined in one. But think of it like this as the first stage of something I call the Garingan. Then it will gain a rainbow thing on it, then black dots, then it will swirl and swirl and swirl and swirl until it reaches until there's dots of a galaxy, and until there's a galaxy where the rainbow was, and there were rainbow dots. Think of it like that, and that's the final form of this dojutsu. Actually, no. And then, last but not least, the whole thing looks like a straight-up galaxy at the final form. That's what his eyes would look like. But the galaxy would be green. So, yeah. Because of his green dojutsu. But he creates 2 more of these eyes. 2 more. And then he implants them into it. And with this new form, he gains a new ability. The ability to create infinity stones. and the Infinity Stones he can, but he gets to code how they work and what they are control over. So he codes a space stone, and he creates a gauntlet with the reality ability from the three Tomoe, and then he uses it. He uses it and uses it to create an infinity gauntlet, and he puts where the reality stone would be, but it only works for him and him alone. So he does that. Then his power, and he gains immense power. He uses said space stone to go to the sand, and I'm gonna say Gar and him were friends, and Gar by now has become Kazekage. Yeah. So yeah, he said, "Can I join your village, Gara?" Wait, what? I thought you were still in the. I was banished. Then I was banished from the other one. I am very mad now. And he says, okay, but can I list any dojutsu or kagegenkai you have? Because I remember you said you had a dojutsu, you just never showed me it. Okay, I'll show you all the forms I have unlocked. He activates this, then it swirls straight into this. What do you mean? I can't use its past form because I swapped eyes to make the Eternal version. But the Eternal has all of its old abilities, plus I won't ever go blind. And on top of that, it gains the ability to create infinity stones and code how they work. He says, what are even our infinity stones? Well, I'll give you one. Here. He creates also nothing stronger in reality control than this. So he creates a very much weaker than this reality gem. He says you can use it to slightly bend reality. Very slightly. Not super high, but it's a slightly bend reality. It uses a lot of chakra, though. Oh, and he had this flare. I'm sorry. I'm having problems with it. But we're gonna end it off here. Because I have officially met my mark. Which is around 12 minutes is when I stop. Unless I get very carried away. Anyways. Cliffhanger no jutsu. Almighty cliffhanger. Oh,